Here's something I found really useful for my mental health and my growth as a man, and it's discipline. And I'm going to explain what I mean in this podcast today and why that's so helpful. Welcome back to my men's mental health journal. So, I decided to talk about this because recently I've been really disciplined on the things I've needed to do, and it's really building momentum, not only in terms of my results, but also internally a shift for myself. So, for example, in business, I've been promoting my podcast academy a lot, and I've been reaching out to people, just little habits like a few people each day, putting a post most days of the week when the deadline was coming up, and people have been signing up. But what I'm proud of, obviously, it's good when you get the results and you can really serve people. But what I've noticed is for me, I feel better about who I am and what I'm doing when I'm disciplined. Now, the thing is, what I've also learned about discipline is you can be too hard and put too much in. And I've certainly been guilty of that. And that can be quite damaging mentally and emotionally, and exhausting. So it's like, I'm going to do 100 new habits, like that kind of thing. I was that kind of guy. I go to like a seminar, I'm like, going to add that in, add that in, add that in, and like adding everything into my routine. And then I crash and I lose a little bit of trust in myself because I'm not doing. As opposed to consistently doing what I said I'm going to do, making like simple habits. So for example, instead of like committing to an hour of practicing something, I might commit to 5 minutes, and that's what I got to do minimum. I might get into 10, 15 minutes, but that really helps me. So for me, think about discipline as self-love and how that can really cultivate your relationship with yourself. Because the more you can give yourself self-love, the more you can develop your relationship with yourself, and just see how it unfolds in that sense. So I'm going to invite you to think about something you can add, an area of your life you can add more discipline to, and look at how that can transform your relationship with yourself, by doing something again and again and again. And if you want some tips on this, what you want to do is be accountable to someone and say, I'm going to do this, be very clear, and they can help you. So for example, I'm like, to my accountability partner, Nick, I'm like, I'm going to do these three main things each day, and I'm going to not do these three main things. And if I don't do the three main things that I said I'm not going to do, because a couple of them are very damaging things, like drinking alcohol and a couple of other things that I'm staying away from, like certain social media checking and scrolling, I've like banned from my life. But when I don't do them, I feel better about myself and I feel like I'm moving forward. And I say to him, I'm going to give him 200 quid if I fail. So that really works for me. So I wanted to share that with you, in terms of discipline has really helped my mental health. Put a system in place so it's not just willpower, because willpower doesn't work. Be accountable to someone. Make sure the things you don't want to do are out of reach, and the things that you want to do are easier, like they're 5 minute things that can develop into longer things rather than setting yourself up for too much too soon. So yeah, I just wanted to share how discipline has built more self-trust for me, and therefore more self-love and more momentum in getting me results in life as well. And also don't forget to track it. So that's what I wanted to share today, and I'll speak to you very soon.